Hi, this is Pete Thayer. Today we're going to use version 7's identification wizard to see how to identify those mystery birds in your yard. This bird showed up yesterday in my backyard in Naples, Florida. What the heck is it? The ID wizard can certainly help us out. Click the ID wizard icon in version 7. Click Clear All tabs so that we can see all 985 birds of North America. Start by clicking the Location tab, then check the location where you saw the bird. You can click the plus or minus sign in front of the continents to expand the list. Notice on the right that the total species has gone down. On the location screen, it's almost always a good idea to check the box that says Exclude Rare and Accidental Birds. Next, click the Size tab. You can check off the size of the bird. You can also check more than one box. Birds are almost always smaller than you think they are. Now check the Habitat tab. Check off the boxes that show where you saw this bird. You can pick more than one location. Now click the Color tab and then check off all the colors you saw on the bird. Notice that you can select just one predominant color. Click the Field Marks tab and then check off any predominant features you noticed on the bird. Click the Group tab to see an expanded taxonomic list of all the birds. Then check off the order or family of the bird you saw. It's okay to skip this tab if you're not sure. With the identification wizard, you can even identify a bird if you didn't see it. Click the Sound tab and then pick one of the song types. You can also pick a pattern. To hear an example of any one of these, just click the label. At any time, you can go over to the right and click the Results Description tab to see what you have selected. When you're satisfied, go all the way over to the left and click the View Results Photo Gallery. And the photo gallery now shows you a picture of every single bird that matches your description. You can click the word Zoom below a photo to see more pictures of that species. These are all males. In the upper left, you can click Secondary to see other photos. The secondary photos may be females, birds in flight, or a different race of the same species. Well, we used the identification wizard. We narrowed it down to about 7 birds, but none of them seem to look like this. Let's dig a little deeper because we know not everything looks exactly like the birds you see in the field guide. This bird has yellow on its back. Out of the 7 birds the ID wizard selected for us, this one is the only one that seems to also have yellow on its back. Let's click Zoom and look at all the photos for this species. Scrolling through all the photos for this species, we quickly discover that the myrtle subspecies of the Yellowrumped warbler looks exactly like our bird. That must be what we saw in Naples, Florida, in my backyard. It's always a good idea to check the range maps to make sure that the bird you think you've seen actually appears in your area at this time of year. I saw this yellow-rumped warbler in my yard in Naples, Florida in January. That looks right. The ID wizard in version 7 helped us successfully identify this yellow-rumped warbler. Key inputs were the location, habitat, size, and color, and then the photo gallery helped us narrow down the possibilities. When we zoomed in on the yellow-rumped warbler photos, we were positive. Now that you've learned to use the identification wizard, let me show you a few tricks. Over on the right where you see the results, you can actually uncheck boxes if you're sure that the birds listed are not what you saw. You can also use the ID wizard to create custom lists. Select your birds, then type in the name of your custom list and save it. You may also use the ID wizard to take quizzes on the birds you've selected right away. When you take a quiz, you can select one of 4 different quiz types. This one is a Pick One quiz. It asks you which bird is an American goldfinch, and if you pick this one, you're right. Finally, let me show you something that's really cool. Click Edit and then click Invert Result Selections. What you've just done is create a list of all 985 species and every checkbox is unchecked. Now just go down the list of birds, check off the 35 lifers you hope to see in Texas next week, and save it as a custom list. Then you can take a quiz on that. You are all set to go. Congratulations, you're now an expert in using the identification wizard in Thayer's Birds of North America version 7. Use it to identify unknown birds, even if you just heard them. Use it to make custom lists and to take quizzes on any combination of birds you can imagine.